So, John, what do you think of Arsen?
I think he's vulnerable. But then again, so am I, so it's going to be interesting.
It's good to have some interview before the game. So, you sure that you are going to try 2 rounds of top rope? Many of us was thinking that we were going to try hook first.
I think it's more dangerous. I think it's more dangerous. If he rolls me completely when I try to hook, I might fight, and that might be the end of it for me.
People were thinking that your wrist is stronger than Chiplenko's wrist, and they are saying that if Chiplenko was able to hook Arsen, John is gonna, kill him, to catch him hook. But it's not like that.
I don't think that's true. I mean, my rotation is better than Chiplenko's. I think that's why I'm able to get out on his hand.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not that my holding strength, and my cupping, curling, wrist curl strength is stronger than his, because it probably isn't.
Yes. And you also need to sacrifice your own wrist to get his wrist. Right? You are not actually like taking his wrist like this, but you are just.
As long as I keep my hand high where he can't roll into my fingers, I'll be happy if it ends up being that way after the go. If he ends up getting me at an angle, then I'm gonna have to reassess.
I told Arsen that if you both have the equal position after the go comes, and I think you are gonna destroy him because he is not used to pulling in this way. He always gets the advantage to beat the guys, but you are used to beating the guys in this way. You beat Chiplenko in this way, you beat Taras in that way, you can arm us in any position. Arsen cannot win without gaining the advantage. But I told him that, if he gets some wrist, and if you lose your wrist a little bit, then it will be an equal match. Because if you still have your rotator, you still have chance. But if he curls your rotator, and just because you are trying to top roll him, if you also lose your wrist too,
then I'm gonna come across.
After the position, I don't know how it will be, but
I won't try to fight by going through with a wrist curl like Dennis did. If he does that, it'll come across the table.
You beat Taras in that way, but the only difference is that Taras is arm wrestling with his muscle strength. He gets apart from his shoulder, but Arsen is more with his shoulder close to his hand, so he can apply more joint pressure. It's not so easy to beat him like this, unless you put your shoulder right away behind and catch him on his arm. I think that way. So yesterday, you were saying that if you lose 2 times, you will try hook. If you make him 2-2, after 2 hook wins, then you will again top rope. It's so risky.
Yeah.
No one else will do that.
Nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose?
Nothing to lose but the series. Yeah.
Okay.
I might retire tomorrow, so I can come back next time. Yeah.
But if you know that you can beat him in hook, if you beat him hook 2 times, you know that you can beat 3 times. Why you just want to challenge yourself that you can beat him there and there?
Yeah, of course. I can't leave Istanbul knowing that Arsen top rolled me. And I had to resort to just hooking him to win a series.
You're really challenging yourself.
Depends on how the hook matches go too. If he tries to struggle and I end up beating him after a while where he just burns out, his hand and wrist is going to be
tired.
I might not be able to top roll after a long hook match. If my forearm's pumped up, so we'll see. How it goes.
Do you sometimes think, when you're alone, that you will try to go outside with him? Like, how do you see your chances? You see your chances high enough, about that?
I don't know.
If you didn't believe that it was better than hook, you wouldn't try it at the first.
He might just. It wouldn't surprise me if he just shocks me and just flashes me right to the pad like he did Travis. Because I've seen him do it to Jan and Chesko, and when
it's not the same.
When I'm this weight, Jan got 1 win on me. So it's I I really have no idea.
Come on, Jan beat you.
One
You
match.
said that you didn't hear the goal.
Yeah.
That's
it
what
was-
you said.
it
So
was tough.
why are you comparing things that
But he was
when
still,
you don't believe
but
in
he was still
stuff?
tough. It was still a tough series for me. I mean, if you remember that round, I mean, I won, but I had a hard time controlling him, and it wasn't easy for me. And Arsen went through him like a hot knife through butter. So I don't know. I have a difficult time with people that arm wrestle like Arsen that post really hard and well. I have a really difficult time with Tim Brzenk, and he does the same move, and I have a strong feeling Arsen's going to be doing it a lot harder than Tim
Tim's is more like an elbow lock kind of.
Straight back.
Yeah, he pulls
But
himself. But Arsen is more like, you know.
Yeah, if Arsen goes too much for the pad, you know, with his top roll, I think I'll, you know, hopefully be able to catch him. I think that will be his downfall, his weakness is looking to pin me to the pad quicker than he should. If he hangs off the end of the table and keeps that back pressure off the end of the table, then I might be hurting. But if he goes side pressure where I can get a hold of him.
But I still think that, you know, still Arsen, Flash, and Ionescu and Travis is much different thing than